What happens when a government rejects an officer's voluntary retirement request without considering the state's recommendation? Rejection without reason, a Supreme Court judgment that puts the spotlight on proper application of mind in decision-making. The central government cannot reject a VRS request without engaging with the state government's views. The decision to reject a VRS application must be based on a proper application of mind, taking into account the material considered by the state government. The Supreme Court emphasized the importance of considering the state government's recommendation in making a decision on VRS. The central government cannot form an opinion which is not supported by material on record. Its opinion does carry weight and persuasive value owing to the fact that it is the authority with direct supervisory knowledge of the officer serving in connection with affairs of that state. The Supreme Court has recently ruled that the central government cannot reject a request for voluntary retirement from service, VRS, without engaging with the views expressed by the state government. This decision came after an IPS officer's VRS plea was rejected by the Ministry of Home Affairs, despite the state government recommending its acceptance. The officer had applied for VRS 3 times, and his third application was rejected on 25 October 2019. The rejection was based on the ground that disciplinary proceedings were pending or being contemplated, and that the officer was therefore not clear from vigilance angle. However, the state government had recommended acceptance of the VRS application on 16 October 2019, noting that no charge sheet had been issued in any matter and that disciplinary proceedings were merely contemplated. The Supreme Court held that the central government's rejection order suffered from non-application of mind because it failed to distinguish between the three complaints or explain why the state government's assessment was being disregarded. The court noted that the rejection order merely used generic expressions without analyzing whether those grounds were relevant to the officer's case. Was this verdict fair, or did the judge go too far? Tell us in the comments yes or no.
Here's what this means for you. Now, when seeking voluntary retirement from service, you must ensure that the central government considers the state government's views and provides a proper application of mind in rejecting your request. Save this video for future reference.
Follow Legal Output on Instagram and Legal Output Official on YouTube for daily legal updates.